well, as Josh mentioned, I'm Gabriel, I'm CEO at Sipremo, where we do natural disasters and climate change forecasting monitoring. We empower intelligent decision-making to take on climate change. So Sipremo is a technology-driven solution for proactively building resilience, reducing the reactivity in natural disasters management. Talking about the scenario we were involved, we had some massive losses and huge problems. For example, on the first semester of 2021, we lost more than $42 billion around the world caused by climate change events, besides, well, 10,000 deaths we have every year caused by these events. We still have a lack of real-time and even more about predictive information to support decision-making. What makes things even worse to deal with these challenges? We know how huge are these problems and how must be the solutions for this. We were born inside São Paulo State Civil Defense, which is the most relevant player in the whole South America for the sector. So working with them, we saw that the solution may pass for developing prevention actions to supporting decision-making, creating an assertive way for communication and integrating data. So then we created our AI, which is now capable of providing forecasts and monitoring of all these top 10 events, which are not only the top 10 of instance here in Brazil or any place in the world. It's the top 10 of instances all around the world. And we developed our AI, which is capable of providing information on where, when, and what disaster may occur in the future, offering for our users this amazing and crucial opportunity window to act before these events happen and to mitigate or even avoid the whole negative impact that the event will cause in their operations and their daily lives. And that's how our technology works. Sipremo's AI monitors the area 24 hours a day. And when it predicts an imminent disasters, we notify our users. So then they can have this crucial and amazing opportunity window to act before the event's happening to mitigate or even avoid the whole negative impact that that event will cause in their operations, saving lives, saving operations. And there's another important thing about our technology, because, well, resilience is a key word here in Sipremo, and it's not only about our solutions, it's still connected to our technology. And I'm talking it because our technology is resilient on a way that we can apply it on different levels of each operation we are covering, and creating frameworks to relate our forecast to each level of operation we are covering and generate operational insights on how each businesses will be affected by the events we're forecasting. So to do this, we develop our vertical that we call contextualization, and it's where we take our analysis and put it on perspective of each businesses we are covering, of each government we are covering. And then understanding how it will be affect, how are the variables, the parameters, the metrics, the sensitive touch points that they have in their operations. We can create this framework to generate operational insights and telling them what they have to do to mitigate that event that will happen in the future and affect their operations. So not only telling that will happen a flood, for example, in the future in some area, but telling them what they have to deal with these situations, what they have to take about resource, about team management, about responder teams, about all the resources they will need to deal with the problem that we are forecasting. This is a very important thing that I had to highlight with you guys, is that we're not only a forecast, we're not only a meteorological thing or something like this. We use it as one of 1,000 variables we have in our data set to do our analysis, offering for our users real value with this information, telling them what will happen in the future and what they have to do to deal with this scenario in the future with resilience, and offer for them an opportunity to do a climate-friendly management of their operations. Talking about our main results, we have here some numbers about cost reductions, occurrence rate, but I would like to highlight the most important thing that I consider here is the increasement of the agility and decision-making process and the increasement of proactivity, besides the growth of resilience culture inside each operations we are working. Working with Sipremo, you can expect for predictability, smart decision-making. All of our solutions are aligned with the UN, plus the CFD, and we're bringing technology and innovation for this industry. But the most important thing is what I mentioned here is that we bring a solution, a way today, build a resilient future, and to do a climate-friendly management of their operations, considering all the climate change variables, to take assertive and proactive decisions while facing these challenges in the future. We're having projects not
Okay,
only here
Gabriel,
in
1
Brazil.
minute left.
Cool. We're having projects not only here in Brazil, but in the United States, and we are about to start new ones in UK and in Japan in the next months. We were invited to show our solutions in COP26 last year, and we were listed as one of the best GovTechs in all Ibero-America, according to IE Business School from Madrid in 2020 and 2021 as well. So this is Sipremo. We're technology forecasting the future and ensuring our present. Thank you.